the violence at recent Trump rallies adds to security concerns at his campaign events this evening. We've seen a number of Trump supporters involved in nasty spats with protesters. When asked about the violence, Trump told me last night he is not to blame. Some of your critics point to quotes that you've made at these rallies, including February 23rd, "I'd like to punch him in the face," referring to a protester. February 27th, "In the good old days, they'd have ripped him out of that seat so fast." February 1st, "Knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously, okay, just knock the hell. I promise you, I will pay for the legal fees. I promise, I promise."
We have some protesters who are bad dudes. They have done bad things. They are swinging, they are really dangerous, and they get in there and they start hitting people.
CNN's Jim Acosta joins me now live in Chicago, where Trump will speak this evening. Jim, are more protests expected there this evening?
I think so, Jake. There are security concerns already here in Chicago. Police officers are out in force surrounding this arena where Donald Trump will speak later on this evening. Civil rights groups and progressive groups say there will be protests at this rally, mainly over Donald Trump's immigration stance. And as you said, Jake, Trump is offering no apologies about these scuffles that are breaking out at his rallies. He is blaming the protesters, as you mentioned, even after one of his supporters sucker punched a demonstrator earlier this week. Here is how Trump explained his view on what's happening at his events earlier today.
And you know what? The audience swung back. And I thought it was very, very appropriate. He was swinging, he was hitting people, and the audience hit back. And that's what we need, a little bit more.
Now, the Trump campaign is also pushing back on allegations that campaign manager Corey Lewandowski roughed up a reporter for the conservative news outlet Breitbart. That reporter, Michelle Fields, says Lewandowski grabbed her and almost dragged her to the ground after a news conference earlier in the week. As for Trump, he said last night he believes Fields is making up the story. Lewandowski called her delusional on Twitter, and the Trump campaign says she is confusing Lewandowski with a member of Trump's security detail. But Jake, she did file a police report, and while Breitbart says it is standing behind Fields and her story, the outlet also published a story earlier today saying it's not clear if Fields is correct in blaming Lewandowski for that incident. So this has not been sorted out by any stretch, Jake.
Jim Acosta, thanks so much.